Okay, the last one is a 2-for-1. Now, Dorothy Hamill was a Olympic world skating champion. Multi-gold gold medals in her figure skating. She was incredibly popular, so popular her haircut, the Dorothy Hamill little bob cut thing, kind of looks like you put a bowl and cut it around. A little bit off the track, but yeah, Dorothy Hamill. She was huge for a very long time. And this particular item had been on eBay for a very long time. So it doesn't always hurt to make a best offer. And I did. And I got it. But okay, now the thing about it is that I have one in a box. The kind like you would go to the store, like Sears, Montgomery Ward, JCPenney's, of course, Toys R Us. And you get it off the shelf. Now this particular item, you couldn't do that. You had to order it through the Sears catalog. So Sears catalog box examples of anything, especially like Star Wars, spooko expensive, and $6 Million Man stuff, which I do have, which does not come up very often, if at all, on eBay. Same thing with the Bionic Woman, which I do have Bionic Woman exclusive catalog merch, which is always cool to get. There is couple other items that are, they're always on my radar, but the problem is that you never know if anyone's ever going to part with them, because let's be honest, catalog exclusives, especially vintage from the 70s and the 80s, they don't come up too often unless, for unforeseen circumstances, the individual has to let go of some things to pay for things. It all happens. It is what it is. But needless to say, we'll get to the first part, because like I said, I have this I have two things here. Okay. So, first and foremost, this one is coming from Elizabethtown, Illinois. From the seller's name is Jeff. Thank you very much, Jeff. Okay. Now, this is going to require a lot of cutting because it's taped. And it's surrounded with paper. Oh, wow. Got to be extra careful. Because the Sears box is right underneath this paper. Ugh. Dude, you could at least put a little plastic around it. This scares me. Because you don't want to cut the box. That's a vintage, catalog box. You can't get those anymore. Alright. Okay, there we go. Oh. Yeah, if I was the buyer, I am the buyer, sorry. If I was the seller and I was, packaging something to give it to somebody who purchased it, I would have not just put this paper bag-like material on the top. It's like, dang. Okay. All right, we are in. Yeah, there was still tape on the box and everything. Oh! Okay. See, and there it is. That is cool. Dorothy Hamill One Piece. One Piece being is that in the box is exactly the same contents from the original, same one in the shelf. Like when in the package, It was a window with a window box flap on the side. Now, he did retape it. So, you know what? I'm just going to keep it just like this. Like I mentioned, it has everything that was in the original packaging. So it would be the figure itself, her outfit, her medal, the instructional sheet, this little thing where you'd pop her on there and you could navigate this thing and she would spin around and twirl. So, but yeah, I could open it up and then I just do the same thing he did, retape it. What do you guys think? I will conclude this video if you want me to. I will open it up and show the contents. But I think I should just go ahead and keep it together. What do you guys think? Hold on a second. All right, under great thinking and thought, all that process, I'm going to go ahead and open it and I'll show you. But I'm going to, of course, retape it back up again. So I want to keep it like this in the catalog. All right, let's do this as best I can without making a mess out of it. Because we don't really want to cut the one tape. Let's see. Really... There. because it was already open to begin with. So let's not make a mess out of it. Oh, there you go. Okay. Of course, there is the Ideal Toys catalog, showing you how to spin her around, which I don't have to if I want to. Okay, but and then here she is inside of her bag. You know, and if you notice up here on the top, or well, here let me. I think yeah, because this is exactly how it was packaged. There was nothing sealed even when you opened one. And if you notice up here on the top, that is to keep her hair intact. And of course, I'm not messing with it. And there's her gold medal. The skates were already on. Now, I have seen photos of people without her skates. They do come off. I would not take them off. Now, and I don't know if well, no, I don't think I've ever showed an example. Now, I will say about, you know how toy companies borrow each other's techniques? Or tech, I should say, or steal it? Ideal, pretty much, I don't think there was a licensed patent on it, but Dusty, she shares a lot of Dusty's components. That snap, that design, that was very common in the Dusty figure. You know, and I think this was not a licensed tech, you know, the design. So the patent was patent pending. They did not secure the patent. So Ideal Toys may have taken an idea from Kenner, because that noise, you can hear that? That's Dusty's tech all the way. And Dusty predates Dorothy Hamill by quite a few years. The outfit is fantastic looking. And, of course, it's gold medal, you know, great skates. Now, this thing here is her spin thing. Okay, what you would do, you literally would lock her in here, and you would, I'd have never played with it, so how would I know? But you get the idea. You know, the instructional sheet actually shows you how to do it. It's a tap motion. You would literally tap it in such a way that would make her move around skate. Okay, now this is the first part. Now I got a couple other items that are part of the 2-for-1, but this video is going a little longer than it should, because I decided, well, let's go ahead and open it up. So stay tuned for the conclusion of the 1976, I think it is, 1976 Ideal Toys Dorothy Hamill Sears exclusive in box. Well, it was in the box. It's going back in the box, but you get the idea. Your conclusion is coming up in just a minute.